Chalo, sir. So again, very good afternoon to all of you guys. And I hope I'm audible as well as visible. I hope you guys can see me, hear me clearly, everyone. Just a very quick information, please. Just a very quick information, please. I hope I'm audible as well as visible. I hope you guys can see me, hear me clearly. Just a very quick information. Right? Chalo, sir. So, again, welcome to Oliveboard and let's start with the session for today. So, this is Mensuration 2D class ALP, right? Sir, Mensuration 2D. Again, mensuration we'll do in a few parts. Mensuration, it has couple of things. Two types of mensuration. One is 2D, which will like start from today. And next, after this, we will do 3D. So both will do like one after another. We'll start from 2D and then again we'll move to 3D, sir. Sirisha, very good afternoon, sister. Chalo, let's start with the 2D sessions first. Now, in 2D, what we'll cover or what we do need to cover, sir? Achha, this is the Telegram link if anybody needs to join. Sir, first things first. In 2D, what do we have? Sir, we have first is the triangle sections. So in triangles, we have equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, scalene triangles, different triangular sections. Then comes the quadrilaterals. In quadrilaterals, you will require the rectangles, the squares, the odd type of quadrilaterals. Everything is included here. Rhombus, trapezium, and so on. Then comes the circles. Then comes the circles. Circles, the circular arc, annular rings, everything is included. Now, apart from that, what is there, sir? Apart from that, mixed structures are also there, sir. Or mixed questions, I should rather say. Now, what do I mean when I'm saying mixed questions? Mixed questions, meaning, sir, they will mix, let's say, one triangle with another quadrilateral. Let's say they are saying perimeter of a triangle, of an equilateral triangle, is same as perimeter of a circle. Area of a equilateral triangle is equal to area of a square. Then they are asking you something. So they are mixing two type of structures together. So that type of questions are also very prevalent. That type of questions are also something that they ask on a regular basis. So you need to get comfortable solving questions like that as well. So this is something you need to do. They are not going to ask you in ALP or Group D or any exam. They're not going to ask you very difficult questions from here. Please understand. Even in NTPC as well. They are not going to ask you very difficult questions. But again, you need to have the concepts clear. You need to have that. Okay. So with that being said, chalo sir, let's start with the topic. So first I will start with triangles. And what type of triangles, sir? We will start with equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, sir. So equilateral triangle, couple of things we need to do. Sir, let's say this is a triangle ABC. Now, if I say, sir, in this equilateral triangle ABC, this is the height, sir. This is your height, H. Now, remember one simple thing, always. Remember one simple thing. As long as these two sides are equal to each other, for any triangle, not only about equilateral. Sir, whenever you are dropping a perpendicular from the top vertex, it will always bisect the base. As long as these two sides are equal, meaning AB and AC are equal. So it means in case of isosceles triangle also this property will follow. Because in isosceles triangle also AB and AC they are equal. So meaning, sir, if I say the sides of this triangle is A each, because it's an equilateral triangle, all three sides are equal. So this must be, sir, A by 2, and this must be, sir, A by 2. Now take any of the smaller right angle triangles and apply Pythagoras theorem. So can I say A by 2 whole square plus 8 square must be equal to A square, sir? Base square plus height square equal to hypotenuse square. So from there you will get 8 square is equal to 3A square divided by 4, or H is equal to root 3 divided by 2 into A, sir. This is your height. This is your height, sir. The formula to find the height of any equilateral triangle. Now, also we know, apart from this, what will be the area? Sir, area of any triangle, the basic formula is half into base into height. Now let's take this triangle for example. Delta is going to be half into base is what? Base is A only. Height we have just figured out to be root 3 by 2 into A. So if you calculate root 3, 2 into 2, 4, A into A square. This is the formula to figure out the area of any equilateral triangle, sir. This is how you figure it out. Right? Clear, sir? Now, one simple thing, remember, sir, this is, let's say, sir, centroid of the equilateral triangle. Now, in case of equilateral triangle, centroid, incenter, circumcenter, everything is the same point. So, if you take AG, like G as that point, so AG is to, sorry, GD. And we always know this is always 2:1, sir. Right? So this AG will be your circumradius, sir, meaning radius of the circumcircle. And GD will always be your in radius, sir. This will always be your in radius, meaning radius of the in circle. So keep this in mind, and also if you want to remember them as a formula, so this will be 2/3 the circumradius. So you can 2/3 of the height, 2/3 of this. So if you just calculate, you can figure it out like A by root 3, and in radius will be A by 2 root 3. Either you can remember it, or you can just do 2/3 of root 3 by 2 into A and 1/3 of root 3 by 2 into A. Whichever you prefer. Whichever you prefer. But again, you get questions directly based on these two formulas. That's why I've given it. That's why I asked you to remember. Clear, sir? This is your basic of equilateral triangle in a nutshell. This is your basic of equilateral triangle, sir, in a nutshell. Perfect, everyone? Perfect. Clear, sir? Now, next comes the isosceles triangle, sir. Next comes the isosceles triangle. Chalo, let's see, sir. Sir, how to solve isosceles triangle questions? Again, isosceles triangle, again, that's not difficult, but again, the formula is not that friendly either. Because of obvious reasons. Sir, base, I'm taking this. And the equal sides are these two, A. And I've just told you, sir, as long as these two are equal, if this is 90 degree, they are going to be bisected, the base. The base is going to be bisected, sir. So this is going to be B by 2. And if I say this is H, so height is going to be what? Root over, I'm doing it directly. A square minus B by 2 whole square. And delta is going to be half into, I'm writing it in words, into base, into height. Height is what, sir? Root over of equal side square minus half of base square. This is how you write it. This is how you write it, sir. Clear, everyone? And height of equal, like the isosceles triangle is like this. And it is what it is. This is how you solve it. This is how you solve it. Right? Now, apart from this, there is another type of triangle that we all know. That we all know, sir. Chalo dekhte hain. What is that type? So that is called the scalene triangle, right? So scalene triangle, sorry. Scalene triangles are opposite to A. We generally call this side, the length is A. This is B, this is C. Scalene triangles, sir, we use something called Heron's formula to figure out area. But again, the better is Brahmagupta's formula. Brahmagupta kind of discovered the formula almost 400 years back. But again, there was no Facebook that time. So widely known, more popular name is Heron's formula. So he told us कि भाई figure out S. S is what? S is known as semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter meaning semi-final, meaning half-final. Yesterday was Champions League semi-final. So semi-final, semi-perimeter, half-perimeter. So perimeter, half. Perimeter is A plus B plus C by 2. Right? So again, delta, he is saying, is, meaning area is S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. That is your Heron's formula or Brahmagupta's formula, whatever you want to call it. Now again, please understand, this is true for any triangle. You'll say, sir, can I use it for isosceles? Yes, sir. I sometimes use it for isosceles. Because isosceles mein sometimes calculation of this height is very tricky. So I sometimes use direct Heron's formula rather than doing this calculation. Okay? And also, you can use it in any triangle, sir. You're getting my point, sir? Very simple, nothing to be worried of. Now, let's solve a couple of questions from triangles. Then I'll move to next ones. Chalo, first one. First question is this. Read the question first. Sirisha, yes, height is there, but again, height you cannot directly figure out. You see, acha, Sirisha has asked a good question. He said, height is not there. You don't need height to figure it out. You see, height you don't require. There are ways actually. Chalo, chalo Sirisha, you have asked me a good question. Chalo, let's discuss before we solve that question. Height you don't need actually. But again, there are ways. Let's take, there is a triangle like this. This side is A, this side is B, this side is C. And this angle is given to you as theta. I can say area of this triangle as half AB sine theta. You'll say, ये कैसे लिख दिया? Sir, how did you write it? How did you write it, sir? Again, you see, the height is not there here as well. So I'm making my height. How? How are you making your height? Sir, you can drop any height that you want. I'm making it like this. You can, if you want, you can do it any other way. So this is 90 degree. Think of this. Sir, if this is theta, take this triangle, sir. So if I say this is H, H by A, can I say it is sine theta, sir? Use the basic trigonometry. Height by hypotenuse is equal to sine theta. So can I write H is equal to A sine theta? Next line, sir. Delta is equal to half into base. I'm taking this as the base. For me, AC is the base. AC is B into height is this H. H means what? A sine theta. Can I say the next line is this? Can I say the next line is this? देखो ना calculate करके. After doing the calculation, You are getting my point. So if they're asking you the height, there are several ways to find the height. You see, another way I'm showing you. You see how there are different ways of calculating heights. A very popular technique, again, many people like to remember it as a formula. I ask everyone, don't remember it as a formula. There is nothing called a formula. It's an ABC. This is the right angle triangle. Right? This is given as A, this is given as C, and this is given as B. You have done what? You have dropped a perpendicular from here to here. You have dropped a perpendicular from here to here. They're asking you to find this H. Sir, how can you do this? How can you find the H? These are all questions. Very good quality questions these are. Chalo dekhte hain, sir. How can you find this? Again, there are formulas. AC equal to BH. That's the formula. AC A into C equal to B into H. I don't want you guys to remember. What I want, sir, this is the base, this is the height. Can I say then area will be half into base into height, sir? Can I say this? Next, don't think about this. Think this is the base, sir. I've just turned over this. I have just turned over this whole thing. Now, base is B. So area is half into base. Sir, if this is the base, then height is what? Can I say this red line is the height, that is H? Now, both are area of the same thing, area of the same triangle. So both must be equal, na, sir? So next line. So next line. Done. You are getting my point. So there are different ways if you need height to figure out. So coming back to your question, sir, if I need a height, then what I'll do? Right? What I'll do, sir? Let's say this is height. So I will write it as half into A into H is equal to this delta. And this delta I'll figure out by this. From this A I know, I'll figure out this H. Clear, everyone? So there are ways. I just need to do a couple of lines. Perfect. Everyone? Chalo, coming back to this. The measures of two sides of a triangle given 10 and 8. The area of the triangle is given. Find the length of the third side, that given that it's a rational number, sir. Okay. Area also given. Measures of two sides also given. ठीक है, sir. ठीक है, sir. I need to figure it out. I need to figure it out. Any idea? Any idea, anyone? Any idea, anyone? How can we deal with this question, anybody? How can we even start with this question? Anyone? It's a good question. It is a brilliant question, sir. Area is given. Area is given to you. They're asking you to find the length of the third side, sir. Sir, what will be the best way to go? What will be the best way to go, sir? There are a couple of ways that you can kind of start the question. There are a couple of ways to solve the question. I'm asking you which will be the better one. Which will be the better one? Sir, any answers? No answers. Achha, sir. Let me help you. Sir, better way is the hybrid approach. Sir, first of all, it's very evident कि, sir, from the options that this is a scalene triangle. Otherwise, 10, 8, and there is another number 6 which will kind of give us what? Give us a Pythagorean triplet. So in that case, the area will be half into 6 into 8. So which is never not even close to 16 root 6. So that's not the case. So it's a scalene triangle. So I can take the third side length as x. Correct? So semi-perimeter is 18 plus 2x by 2. Meaning I'm taking not x but 2x. Okay? A little easier. Why? Because s will come out as 9 plus x. Easier to calculate, that's all, nothing else. So delta will be what, sir? S into s minus e. So 9 plus x minus 10. So 9 minus 10, that will be, sir, x minus 1 into s minus b. S minus b, if you do x plus 9, so this will be x plus 1 into, sir, x minus c. X minus c meaning x plus 9 minus 2x, sir. So this will be 9 minus x. Correct, everyone? Correct, everyone? So if you calculate this into this, it will be x square minus 1. This into this is 9 square minus x square. This is delta, sir. And this is given to you as 16 root 6. So if you get rid of the square, so if you do the squaring, this is 16 square 256 into 6. 25 6 are 150, meaning 1500 and 36. Now you do not try to calculate, please. Put values and check. Put the values and check, sir. So first x, these are not values of x, please understand. Don't just put this equal to x because I have taken the value as 2x. These are the values of 2x. So x from here will be 8. This is 5. This is 7. This is 6. Let's put the values. Sir, if I put 8, so this is 63 into, sir, this is 64, 81 and 64, meaning, sir, 16, 17. So 3 sevens are 21. This is unit digit is not matching. Cannot be. Okay, sir. Next one, 5. Sir, 25 and this, sir, unit digit 4. So this is 25, 81 and 25. 80, 20, 60, 55, 56. Sir, this is 24. This is also not matching, sir. 7. 49, this is 8, sir, unit digit. And, sir, 49, 50, 31, 32, sir. 8 2s are 16. So there is a strong chance this is the answer. This is matching. Option 3. Option 2 also, let's check once. Sir, 44 minus 1, 3. And, sir, this is 81. This is negative, sir. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Sorry, this is 6, na? Extremely sorry. 6 was there. 36, 5. This is 5, sir. Into 36. 36 meaning 41, 5. No, sir, this is also not matching. So only option number 3 is matching, so that's my answer. Option number 3 is matching, so that's my answer. Now, this was a very lengthy question. I have not checked. This was a little on the lengthier side. So option 3 is the... Sirisha, why am I taking half the options? You see, they are asking the length of the third side. So I have taken the length as 2x. But again, I am putting the values in place of x only. So these are the values of 2x, na? These are all the values of 2x. So that's the reason I'm only taking half the options. That's the reason I'm taking only half the options. Clear, Sirisha? Clear? That is exactly the reason I'm only taking half the options, not the full ones. Clear, Sirisha? Clear? Chalo, next one, please. Next one, let's do. In radius of the triangle, you see, perimeter, this is this. Sir, it has to be, sir. Okay. Sir, we will do this question थोड़ा late, not now. ठीक है? We will do this question, but later. This is a special case. This is a special case. I'll show you what happens. This is a special case. There is a special formula. If possible, we'll do it today only. ठीक है? Sir. But again, not now. My typist na would the first two questions are the first question also that was not supposed we are not supposed to start from there. My typist has made error in the arrangement of the question. Altitude is given, perimeter of the triangle. This should have been the first question actually. Chalo. Altitude is given of an equilateral triangle, meaning say root 3 by 2 into a, that is 12, sir. So a should be, sir, chalo, root 3 by root 3. This is root 3 into root 3, meaning 3. Correct? Perimeter will be what, sir? Perimeter is 3 into a. Correct? Option number 2. Option number 2, sir. Again, it's a very, very, very simple question. Just you put the value and check the answer. Just you put the value and check the answer. Next one, please, sir. Again, this is a geometry-based mensuration question. Brilliant question, this one. Midpoints of sides of an equilateral triangle is given. Chalo. Midpoints, sides of this is given. Perimeter of that small triangle is actually given to you. अरे बैठ जा भाई बैठ गया ठीक ठाक हाँ ठीक ठाक है so these three are the midpoints of the equilateral triangle PQR XYZ. Now they are saying perimeter of the PQR is 24, the bigger triangle. Perimeter of this triangle is what? So please understand. So these two are midpoints. So this side will be half the big side. So this side will be half the big side. This will be half the big side. So remember, sir, this perimeter will be half of the perimeter. But again, also remember 1/4 of the area. So in this case, 24 by 2, it will be 12. But again, if they asked the delta, in that case, it would have been by 4, which will be 64 centimeters square, if 24 centimeters square was the delta area. So keep that in mind as well. Or you can also remember it like this. There are 4 triangles. All 4 triangles will have equal areas. All 4 triangles will have equal areas. Okay? So each will have 1/4 of the total area. So equilateral triangle is inscribed in a circle. Sir, this circle is called what? Circumcircle. You will say, sir, we don't know circle, you don't need to know circle. Okay? You don't need to know circle to know this. Everyone. Are you guys getting my point? Right? Equilateral triangle ABC. Radius is 12 centimeter. Acha, sir. That means circum radius is 12. Okay. Center is O. This is O, sir. Find the length of each side. Sir, this is 12 centimeter. Sir, circum radius is A by root 3. We have just done it. So can I say A will be, sir, if you know this much was your answer, this much was your question. Your question was only this much, sir. 12 root 3. Again, I have done I've drawn the figure and stuff to make you understand. But again, you don't need to do all this. You do not need to do all this. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Clear, everybody? Now, coming back to that question, I told you, if possible, I'll discuss that question. Right? This one. But before I discuss this question, let's understand a basic theory, sir. Let us understand a very basic theory first. Sir, in radius is given. Again, it's a little kind of advanced, but again, I guess you will enjoy. I guess you guys will enjoy the stuff. Okay? This is your scalene triangle. In radius is given with perimeter this. Sir, in radius is given with the perimeter 64. Sir, please understand what is in radius. Something like this, sir. Right? This is something like in radius is somewhere here. Let's say this is I, sir. Now, in radius will look what? This is how the in radius will look. Array. This is how the in radius will look, sir. Done, sir. These are all 90 degrees. These are all 90 degrees, sir. Perfect. In radius. Now, please understand, if I say this is I point. Sir, area of the triangle. Area of triangle ABC. See now, can I write? Area of triangle AIB, this triangle, plus triangle area of triangle BIC, the like bottom one, plus area of triangle AIC. Now what is this? AIB, a half into AB into, sir, in radius is the same. In radius is R, I'm saying. All are R. So into R plus BIC, sir, it will be half into B into like BC into R plus half into AC into R. So half into R I can take common and it gives you AB plus BC plus AC, which is, sir, AB plus BC plus AC is nothing but perimeter. This is one formula, sir. Half into radius into perimeter. Radius is in radius. That is your area of a triangle, sir. This is your area of a triangle, sir. So if you put down the values, half into, sir, in radius is 8 and the perimeter is 64. You will see, array. So this is how much? 240 and sir 8 2s are 16. 256 centimeters square. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. A very simple thing that I've just shown you. A very simple yet very effective thing that I have just shown you, sir. A very simple yet a very effective thing, sir. Everybody, is this clear, everyone? Is this 100% clear? Just a quick yes or no. Just a very, very, very quick yes or no. Is this 100% clear, sir? Yes, a little advanced stuff. This one. A little advanced stuff, I know. Sir, another equilateral triangle in circle. In circle area have been given. Acha, sir. Any circle area. Sir, again, I haven't discussed, but again, I am quite sure, certain you guys already know this. But still. Sir, any circle, there is only one dimension, that is R. So perimeter in case of a circle is called circumference, right? Which is 2 pi R. And area is called pi R square. Now, if we take that into account, sir, so I can simply say area of the incircle is this. So area of incircle will be, sir, the radius is a by 2 root 3 in case of an incircle. So area will be 22 by 7 pi R square. R square will be a square. 2 root 3 whole square is 12. That is this. Right? Pi R square is this. So I'll figure out the value of A. Perimeter of the triangle. So A, if I find, so 3A value they are asking. Chalo, let's calculate. 2 fours are this, 2 11s, 11 fours, 2s. So A square will be, sir, 4 there, 7, and so this will be 6 into 7. Acha, haan, there. A will be, sir, from 4 I'll get 2, from 2 sevens I'll get a 7, and this will be root 6. A will be, sir, 7 2s are 14, root 6. So 3A will be, so 3 14s are 42, root 6, sir. That must be your answer. Option number 2, sir. Option number 2, sir. Again, you see, not a very difficult question once you know. But again, I'm telling you, this in-circle and circumcircle wala thing, they ask you in every exam. Last year, CGL also, last year meaning this 2025, the last conducted exam, they asked so many questions. I've taken recently a class in this channel only, like in the YouTube channel as well. There also you'll find so many questions on this. Okay. And in railways also, ALP vagera, so you will find questions from here. This is kind of the favorite part of most of the examinations. Acha. If the first I has been cut. If the perimeter of a right angle triangle is given, area is given, length of the hypotenuse. Again, question based on a right angle triangle now. Again, there is no special formula for right angle triangle. But again, let's see, sir. Perimeter is given, area of that is given. So again, first things first, couple of equations we can make and try to figure it out from there. Or what we can do, or we can kind of uh, try and see what to like something else. ठीक है? Try and see something else. But the better thing will be uh, again, you see, एक चीज मैं बता देता हूँ सबसे पहले. Let me be very blunt here. Sir, always your instincts, especially for such questions, there is nothing that can beat your instincts. Now, again, the next question is, how will I develop my instincts? The only way you can develop instincts is through proper learning, learning the proper way, not by remembering, memorizing things. That's not the way you learn mathematics. One is that. The other way is through practice. After you learn properly, you need to go through a significant amount of practice. Like solving 10, 20 questions is nowhere close enough. You need to solve 100, 200 questions from per chapter. Then only we are talking about real deal. Okay? Now, you see, this is given. Dekho, there are two ways to go. There are two ways to go. I'm just showing you both methods. So this is x, this is y. So this must be this. Sorry. So they have given you a couple of equations. Perimeter will be, sir, that is equal to, perimeter is 56. Another is area, that is half into x into y, that is equal to 84. So you'll say, sir, I have two unknowns, two equations, you put and calculate. And I'll say all the very best. Again, the answer, the calculation will be very big. But again, this is a feasible method, mathematical method. You, again, if you're good in calculation, you will get to the answer. Calculation will be big, I'm telling you right away. So I am not recommending this method. This is absolutely not recommended. Not recommended. Then, sir, what do you recommend? Recommendation is use some instinct. The moment I have seen 56, the first thing, if you have noticed clearly, I've done, I have looked at the options. And I can see, and I'm thinking in my head. First of all, sir, 50 can never be the answer. Because length of hypotenuse is if it is 50, so the 56 is perimeter, so the remaining two must be 6. It is impossible. So these are there. And if you look at this very closely, sum is 56. Sum is 56 and. So perimeter wala, this is like kind of going. This is kind of going. And sir, like they are Pythagorean triplets, 25, 24, and 7. Let's check for area. So in this case, 7 and 24, and this must be 25. Sir, half 7 12s are 84, sir. This is also matching. And the sum or the perimeter also matching. So I'm saying, Arey, bilkul. So my answer will be option 1. I don't need to do all this. I do not need to do all this. Just by looking at the options and use a little bit of brain, little bit of like kind of a little bit of gray matter, I can answer this. Now, if you get stuck here, it will take you the whole exam. Your exam is like gone then and there. Your exam is gone then and there if you start solving it like this. If you start solving it like this, your exam is gone. But again, if you are willing to apply a little bit of concept here, you will be able to kind of solve it maybe in 30 seconds. 30 seconds also, I'm giving you too much time. You won't even need 30 seconds. You won't even need 30 seconds. You're getting my point, what I'm saying, everyone? A quick yes or no. A very quick yes or no. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Are you guys getting? Everyone clear? Chalo. Chalo, sir. Next one. Again, the dogs are barking here. The base of isosceles triangle is this, and one of the equal sides is this. Height of the vertex opposite to the base from the base. Vertex of the vertex. Acha, height of the vertex from the opposite to the base from the base. Okay, it's very simple. So, simple question they are asking. Simple question they are asking. They are asking a very simple question, sir. They are asking this height, sir. Sir, base is 8. So, this side will be 4 centimeters, sir. Acha, sir. One of the equal side is 5. So, this must be 3 centimeters. 3, 4, 5 is Pythagorean triplet. You don't need to solve. You do not need to solve, sir. You do not need to solve anything. Just by looking at this, you can do. Just by looking at this, you can solve it. Perfect. So we have done a question from isosceles triangle as well. Achha. If this is done, sir, then this is where I am ending the class for mensuration today. Perfect, everyone. So this was our first class of 2D mensuration. So we have completed the triangles portion of it, and a little bit of intersection between triangles and the circles. So a little bit of quadrilaterals and the circles we will do in the next class, and then we'll straight away move to 3D. Now, to YouTube audience, this was the first free class because it was the first class of 2D mensuration. That's why it was free. It was live streamed on YouTube. But from next class onwards, it will be exclusive to only platform, right? So if you want to kind of join the batch, you have to like get into the platform and purchase the either super delete or the codes, right? So it will not be from the next class onwards, it will not be live streamed. So I hope you liked the class. This was a very brief, very simple, very easy class. The course is very easy course because the exam that this course is designed for, they will not ask you very difficult questions. So with that being said, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Again, I'll see you guys in the next class in the next course, like I guess tomorrow only. So with that being said, thank you, take care, and I will see you guys in the next class. And if you have loved this class for the platform students, please do rate the class before you guys leave. And for the YouTube audience, if you have liked the class, like the session, please do hit the like before you guys go. And if you have any comments, please feel free to kind of leave it in the like you can say comment section, and I will definitely be more than happy to reply back. Thank you, take care, and bye bye from my end. Thank you so much, everyone.